Економската соработка меѓу Полска и Македонија, ставот на Полска за проширувањето на Европската унија и за преговорите за името со Грција се дел од темите на кои разговараме со полскиот амбасадор во Македонија Јацек Мултановски. Амбасадоре Мултановски, Полска е нарекувана европски економски тигар поради нејзините успеси во економијата. Во 2018 година се очекува раст на нејзиниот бруто домашен производ од 4,2%. Каде ги гледате причините за ваквите економски успеси?
Yeah, it's really true that Polish economy, Poland is doing very well in terms of economy, and Polish economy is in a very, very good shape. From the very beginning, from the collapse of the communist system in Poland, Polish people were really knowing very well in which direction they wanted to go. And that was no doubt that we were thinking about joining Western structure. The collapse of the system helped us to redefine or reinvent our entrepreneurial spirit in the Polish society, and it is one of the reasons definitely that Poles has become hard workers, very determined, knowing what they want to do, but at the same time innovative and creative.
Што би препорачале на Македонија за да постигне ваков забрзан развој?
My answer would be very simple. Please go the same way with it. Actually, that's extremely important. To be determined, to look west. It's extremely important to go this way, to introduce reforms that enable the country to, I hope, become the member of European Union. At the same time, be determined and take into account that it's really hard work. You have to be hard worker, and it's about perseverance as well. The job definitely is not easy, but if you are determined, if you can see the goals, the final goals, I think that you can achieve it.
Во 2017 година Македонија има извоз во Полска од 52 милиони евра, додека увозот изнесува над 195 милиони евра. Каква е вашата оценка за моменталното ниво на соработка меѓу Македонија и Полска?
In comparison with the previous year, there was an increase in annual trade over by more than 70%. It doesn't mean that these results, these achievements have met our expectations. Actually, I think that we can do much more in this regard, and it's still not satisfactory enough. There is a very positive trend, definitely. That's what we can see, but still a lot has been done. You know, maybe, but I hope there will be some opportunities to improve the results of our economic turnover.
Се зголемува и бројот на полските туристи во Македонија. На што се должи тоа?
There is definitely multicultural landscape of Macedonia, some kind of exotic at the same time. Many interesting places to be seen. I'm not talking only about Ohrid, which really is in the center of the interest of Polish tourists, but mountain region, Kruszewo as the place interesting for people who like paragliding, monasteries to be discovered. There is some kind of exotic, at the same time, and colorful Macedonia. This is what people like very much. We don't have any problems with understanding each other. And this is not only of question of mentality, but this is also about language similarities between ourselves. Very friendly people, fantastic and fascinating cuisine, I have to add.
Македонија е кандидат за членство во Европската унија, но поради проблемот со името не може да стане членка. Како Полска гледа на проширувањето на Европската унија?
You know, of course, Polish position, Warsaw position vis-à-vis enlargement of European Union, and definitely we think that we are promoter of enlargement policy. One of the most steady promoters within European Union of the idea of enlargement. And we think that there is a place for Western Balkan countries in the European Union, and this process has not to be finished yet. That's why, on the one hand, we appreciate your endeavors, your hard work, and on the other hand, we also try to promote this idea. Enlargement of European Union is about bringing stability, economic prosperity, about increasing standards of living. At the same time, it's about security. This is what we appreciate very much, being a member of European Union, and we benefit a lot. And we want Western Balkan countries to benefit from this process, and we support all your endeavors aimed at becoming a member of European Union.
Колку ризиците од засиленото руско влијание на Балканот придонесуваат САД и Европската унија повеќе да се заинтересирани за решавање на прашањето за името меѓу Македонија и Грција?
I can say that Russia has been pursuing very aggressive policy towards the West, and the attempts of Russia are aimed at, let's say, change the international order and not to, let's say, take into account international treaty, international obligations. At the same time, I would like to underline that we, as EU and NATO member, want to have pragmatic relations with Russia, want to have dialogue, but at the same time we respect to observe international law. What is going wrong right now in terms of relation between Republic of Macedonia and Greece is extremely important development for the future stability of the country, for the future stability of the region. I understand that not everybody is interested in saying Macedonia among members of the NATO alliance, and some attempts have been made in order to, let's say, to stop this process. But this window of opportunity we observe right now in solving the question of the name issue is important, and Europe and NATO has to benefit from that.
Дали членството во НАТО е гаранција за отстранување на безбедносните закани од било каде?
Yeah, the answer is very simple. Really, we count on NATO. We try to be member of North Atlantic Alliance. This is also the reason why why Poland, as one of few right now countries, spend 2% of our GDP for the defense budget. The NATO forces are staying on Polish soil. We consider NATO as a guarantor of our security and stability. And in this context, of course, I would like to underline the important role of the United States as an important member of the family.
Ви благодарам.
It was my pleasure. Thank you very much for having me.
Почитувани гледачи, го следевте интервјуто на Радио Слободна Европа со полскиот амбасадор во Македонија Јацек Мултановски. До гледање.